hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. Now it's Connor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 8.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He'll get that one complete to Connor.
Kaepernick's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Kaepernick to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 5-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they turn inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. And it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number one. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, 91, 48 for Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. It's Connor. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
48, come on. Move. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check. Monday. Check, 48's the Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Kaepernick now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. That catch good for only a couple.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Kaepernick on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Hey. We got three down.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
The play is a turnover on down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Steelers 14. Ravens 6.
Oswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now second.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
The 29-yard line. J.K. Dobbins on the carry for.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He gets it to Brown, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one goes for 30 yards. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability that Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Kaepernick. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
15-yard line.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's good.
16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Connor. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at their 49-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 91, 91. Yeah, Mike, 58, right there. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
At the 32-yard line.
Now the 3rd-year man from NC State, it's Jalen Samuels. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
14, Ravens 9.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Monday.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Eric Ebron, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards.
From the gun on third down, Jackson dancing to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A gain of 6. And the Raven first
From
down.
midfield now, here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and forever. From the gun, Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Steelers.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Connor. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 9.
Kaepernick looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Here's Jackson to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 1-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
Mark Andrews.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Baltimore.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Tonight's final score.
So